In the heart of a city that never sleeps, two worlds were about to collide in a storm of secrets and surrender. This is the story of Mia and Alex, a tale woven from the threads of darkness and desire. Mia, a brilliant art historian, lived a life of quiet order, surrounded by the silent stories of the past. Her world was one of canvases and sculptures, of beauty and history, but beneath her serene exterior, a restless heart yearned for something more. A passion that the ancient artifacts couldn't provide. She was a woman who believed in logic and reason, unaware that her life was about to be rewritten by a force she couldn't possibly explain. Then there was Alex. A man shrouded in mystery, he moved through the city's opulent underworld like a shadow. His name was whispered in hushed tones, a symbol of power and danger. He was the owner of an exclusive, clandestine club, a place where the city's elite came to shed their inhibitions. Alex was a man who controlled everything and everyone in his orbit, yet he was haunted by a past that refused to stay buried. Their paths crossed on a rain-slicked night, a chance encounter that felt more like fate. Mia, seeking a rare manuscript, found herself at the doorstep of Alex's club, a place far removed from her structured world. From the moment their eyes met, an undeniable spark ignited between them. It was an attraction that was as terrifying as it was intoxicating. Mia saw a depth in Alex's eyes that hinted at a hidden vulnerability, while Alex was captivated by Mia's unyielding spirit and the light she carried within her. He offered her a deal she couldn't refuse, access to the manuscript she so desperately needed, in exchange for her company. Just a few evenings, he had said. A simple arrangement. But nothing with Alex was ever simple. Mia was drawn deeper into his enigmatic world, a labyrinth of luxury, power, and concealed truths. Each conversation, each shared glance, pulled her further from the safety of her old life. She began to see the man behind the fearsome reputation. A man who could quote ancient poets as easily as he could command a room. A man who looked at her not as a possession, but as an equal, a puzzle he was desperate to solve. Mia found herself surrendering to the pull, piece by piece, even as a voice of caution screamed in her mind. But Alex's world was built on secrets. His rivals were circling, sensing a weakness they hadn't seen before. Mia, a powerful enemy from Alex's past, saw her as the perfect pawn to bring him to his knees. The danger that had always been a part of Alex's life now threatened to engulf Mia, and the city's shadows began to close in around them. Suddenly, Mia's quiet life was shattered. Threats became real, and she was forced to confront the perilous reality of loving a man like Alex. He, in turn, was faced with an impossible choice: push her away to protect her, or fight for their love and risk losing everything, including her. The walls he had built around his heart began to crumble, revealing the scars of a tragic past that had shaped him into the man he was. Mia, no longer a passive observer, discovered a strength she never knew she possessed. She refused to be a damsel in distress, instead choosing to stand by Alex's side, to fight with him. She delved into his past, piecing together the fragments of his story, determined to understand the darkness that haunted him. Her investigation revealed a betrayal that had set Alex on his current path, a story of loss that mirrored her own hidden sorrows. The climax arrived in a heart-stopping confrontation. Secrets were laid bare, loyalties were tested, and both Mia and Alex had to face their deepest fears. It was a battle not just against their enemies, but against their own demons. In a moment of ultimate surrender, it wasn't about giving in to darkness, but about surrendering to each other, trusting in a love that had been forged in the most unlikely of circumstances. They had to decide if their connection was strong enough to build a future from the ashes of their pasts. Could Mia's light truly pierce Alex's darkness? And could Alex protect the woman who had become his entire world without destroying her in the process? Their love story was a testament to the idea that sometimes, you have to walk through the shadows to find the brightest light. It's a journey of accepting that true surrender isn't about losing oneself, but about finding where you truly belong, even if it's in the arms of danger. Theirs was a dark love tale, yes, but it was also a story of hope, of two broken souls finding their whole in one another. Thank you for watching this story unfold. If you were captivated by Mia and Alex's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tales of love and intrigue. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.